Your essential oil girl. Boop, boop. Yay. How you doing? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday night. It's Sunday night here in the hood, in the Cocoa Beach hood. Wanted to pop on to give you some updates on my day, because I know y'all was worrying. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Anywho, so went to church today. We went to church, and the preacher today, we go to East Coast Christian in Merritt Island, which is off Courtenay. They have a bunch of services, so we go to the late service at 11:30. Sometimes we make it to the 10, but not very often. And they do a 9 if anybody's looking for services. They are doing one for Christmas Eve services, which is kind of cool. They're doing 2 on Friday. One's at 5, and I think one's at 6:30, and then 3 on Christmas Eve, Saturday. So we signed up to go to the Friday one. They said sign up just to let them know how many people are going to be there, but I'm looking forward to that. Always love the music. It's a rock and roll church. It's one of those. I like this kind. Anywho, so the sermon today was talking about, he got up there. I'm guessing, because I don't know, I think he usually preaches to the teenage, group. I'm not sure what that's all about. They swap around preachers and stuff. So his stuff makes a lot of common sense stuff that people can relate to. So he was talking about Mary whenever she found out she was expecting Jesus, and her reaction to it, and and which made him think of whenever you join a team, if you're like on a football team, or you try out for cheerleader, or you try out for band, or you try out for a symphony, or you try out for something, and you wait to find out if you're picked. And whenever you're picked, and this doesn't apply to most of that, but you get a brand new fancy jersey. In high school you always had this is me, I am here, I made it. And so he related all the message to having a jersey on, which was kind of cool. I could relate to that. And his point was that we all are given a bright new jersey as Christians, right? We're given this nice white or bright jersey. And the object of getting into heaven has nothing to do with ending up in heaven with a white, bright jersey. He said, and Mary with her circumstances, that was like every time she was going through, she was like getting it dirty. She was having to go through all this stuff, and everybody has stuff in their life. And if you don't ignore it and jump in and conquer, you're getting dirty. You're getting dirty. You're picking up some stuff, and you're having to carry some stuff around with you, and it's not pretty. It's never pretty. But the more you put in, the more you're going to get out, and the more whenever you get up to heaven, it's going to be, and this is my interpretation, okay? Because, he was much more eloquent than me. But in order to be a really good person, you have to kind of put yourself out there. And just staying out on the edges, and staying clean, and staying out of it, and not speaking your mind, and not speaking your peace, and not speaking your truth, and just letting things happen without saying something or participating in life is not necessarily a good thing. So I think his point was today, y'all get them jerseys dirty. That's how I took it. And I was like, yeah, okay, because y'all know with my doTERRA stuff, y'all know I always go there because I feel like this is a calling that I am absolutely, people need to know about this natural options, and they're making it harder and harder for people to find out about the goodness that's going on with these companies. And it's not easy. So I feel like I'm like, you know, kind of getting a lot of mud thrown at me here. But anyway, yeah. I know that's silly, but that's what I'm thinking. I am living my purpose. I'm going to figure out how to do it so that I can actually accomplish what I'm setting out to do. But it feels good living in my purpose and knowing that I'm going to be okay with every obstacle and every challenge and every thing that's put in my path. I will do this. Anyway, change the subject. Sorry, I didn't mean to go there. But that's what he was talking about. Just, you're not going to get much acknowledgement when you get to heaven, I don't think, if your jersey's not dirty. If you didn't try really super duper hard, right? I've included, by the way, a link in this video for you to go watch, because Donovan plays in his church band. I guess you call it a band. I don't know what you call it. Church, I don't know what you call it. They're at Chestnut Mountain Church in Georgia, and that's up there where they live, I think. I don't know. It's up there in Georgia. It's up there in Georgia, up that northeast-ish way. Anywho, but he's playing the drums, and their music is so fabulous. I think he plays once a month or something. So whenever he actually is in the band pit stage, I don't know what to call that when they band people. It's not a choir. It used to be a choir. It's not a choir. It's people performing on stage for us. But beautiful music, beautiful music. If you want to listen to some really good Christmas music, check it out. Click on it, and don't forget that boy child is our Donovan. Yeah, isn't that sweet? I love him. Another fun thing, Brandy actually got moved to Georgia today. Yeah, that's a big deal. She has moved from Florida. They are coming home next week and going to be closing on their house. God willing, and the sun comes up, fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. But they got into their new house today. Lulu Bell called me tonight on her little tablet. They gave her a little chibi tablet, so she's all fuzzy and blurry and stuff. But she wanted to show me her room, so she's already got her room picked out. She said, "I've only got 3% battery, or I'd give you a tour of the house." I said, "Call me tomorrow." So that's fun. I know they're crazy tired and crazy busy. They had a lot of help, apparently, and got everything moved in today. So that's exciting. I love new chapters. I love new chapters. When people make big, giant moves into a new chapter, everything is just in front of you. Everything is fresh, new, and you make it what you will. And I'm excited about it. It's for them. I'm excited for them. And I will see them just as much as I did whenever they lived here, because where they lived here was not conveniently located, and it was always a major trip to go. But now we'll be able to stop by and visit Brandy and Walt and Lucy, and then we'll go up and visit Donovan, Allie, and Max and Hattie. So we'll just make it we'll pit stop in one place overnight and go to the next place and come back and pit stop again and go. We never stay long, because nobody likes to stay long at a relative's house, because you really are just a third wheel when you travel like that. But they're very gracious to let us come and stay with them. Anyway, so yay. Everything went smooth and they are unpacked. So that's awesome for them. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. So on the way home from church, going back to church, I wanted to show y'all this video. This is what we passed coming home. Let's see. Can you see it? I made John stop on the side of the road so I could. Those are those windsurfing guys with the kites and stuff. Isn't that cool? They make it look so easy, but you know it takes a tremendous amount of upper body strength, which I do not have. So, but there was probably some days when it's windy. It was a little windy today. There has to be wind for them to do this. So today they probably had, I don't know, there was probably 15, maybe 20 people. But there have been days when there's been at least 35, 40 people out there windsurfing, which is, it's fascinating to watch because they get up out of the water and I'm like, oh wow, the road is right there. Anyway, so that was pretty. I may do a short or a reel or whatever you call it on one of those because I could watch them all day. Well, not really because I got things to do, but it was pretty. It was very pretty, and they made it look so easy. Yeah. I did spend the entire afternoon getting homework done. I know y'all worry about me and my homework because I worry about me and my homework. So I know y'all were worried about me and my homework. So I got my, worked on my Social Fox and I worked on my Mandy stuff and I got a couple things done. And now I just need somebody to look at it and say, yeah or no, girl. No, girl, you gotta start over. So, but we'll see. But I've been working all day, so that's good. I have days when I can't concentrate or focus or my brain don't want to do anything. And other days I'm just ready to go. So today I had my jersey on. I was getting it dirty. Yeah, I know that's weird. Y'all, I'm weird. But that's okay, right? It's okay. All right, I hope y'all had a spectacular Sunday. I know some of you people are doing Christmas activities and stuff, and you know, I would love to read about them in the comments because, you know, some people do lots and lots of fun stuff. Just saying. Let me know. Share. I won't tell nobody. All right, kiddos, I will let you go. I will talk to you tomorrow.